Good evening, and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of November the 22nd, 2016. Ms. Borak, will you please call the roll?
Committeemember Shett?
Here.
Committeewoman McCauley? Here. Committeeman Thompson?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Here.
Mayor Delcor?
Here.
Administrator Ferreira?
Here.
Attorney Willard?
Here. Please join me in the salute to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be advised that in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that notice of this meeting was made by posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on November the 22nd, 2016. We have since amended that to 8:30 p.m. on November 22nd, 2016. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight at this amended time. We did have to postpone the start time of our meeting tonight due to a very sad event. We were in attendance of a viewing for Sergeant Wacker, one of our police officers here. It's with really great sadness that the Township of Hillsborough announces a very sudden and tragic passing of Sergeant Fred Wacker, who passed away at his home unexpectedly on November the 19th. Sergeant Wacker was an 18-year veteran who had served in many capacities within the police department, most recently as a supervisor of the Traffic Bureau. He was a highly skilled officer who specialized in the investigation of traffic crashes. He was a long-serving member of the Somerset County Crash Analysis and Reconstruction Team. During his career, Sergeant Wacker was a recipient of 14 commendations for exemplary police service. Included among these was an award for his role in the apprehension of an armed homicide suspect. He also received 34 letters of gratitude from the public that he served. Personally, Sergeant Wacker will be remembered as an exceptional police officer and a loyal friend. Most importantly, he will be remembered as a devoted father and husband. I had the great honor of swearing him in earlier this year as he earned the rank of sergeant, and it was an honor for me and something, given the circumstances, I will certainly always remember. He's one that will truly be missed. I spoke to Chief Powell earlier, and he wishes to publicly acknowledge the Franklin, Manville, and Montgomery police departments who all rendered assistance during this difficult time, as well as all of the Hillsborough Fire Department's Rescue Squad and the Office of Emergency Management for their support to the department during this very difficult period. I know I speak for all of my colleagues up here when I say it's just really a tragedy. A young man, any sense of the word, 42 years old, it's just not the way it's supposed to happen. And we're all just devastated by his passing, and we pass on our deepest condolences to his wife and children, who I know are mourning very deeply today and for a long time. At this point, I'd like to pause for a moment of silence for Sergeant Fred Wacker. Thank you. First on our agenda tonight, we have the approval of minutes. Could I have a motion to approve the November 9th, 2016 regular session minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeemember Shett?
Here.
Committeemember McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. We'll move to reports from committee liaisons. First up, Committeemember Shett.
From the EBDC, Saturday, November 26th is Small Business Saturday. We are encouraging all Hillsborough residents to shop local, over the upcoming days in support of all of our Hillsborough-based businesses. Also remember to bring your Shop Hillsborough card with you when you shop locally at participating merchants. If you don't have a Shop Hillsborough card, stop by the administration office and you can pick one up. And also, please use your Hillsborough Rewards Visa card from Affinity Credit Union to help pay for your purchases and help out the township. From Public Works, the 2016 leaf drop-off collection program is currently underway. We strongly urge that you take advantage of the Upton Road facility for your leaf drop-off. Please see the e-news or our website for all the details. Today is Shake Your Mailbox Day. Boy, I woke up looking forward to that one, I tell you what. So,
It's a new one for me.
Shake Your Mailbox Day. Each winter, mailboxes are damaged during the winter, and so we want to make sure you check it out for the winter to maintain your mailbox. Now is the time to make any repairs to your mailbox to prevent any further damage. Please see the Friday e-newsletter or the DPW website for more information.
Did you mention that's the first annual?
Is it the first annual?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I think technically we might have done it a couple of times, but we're now saying it's the first annual because we're going to have that.
I was really looking forward to that.
First annual.
That's it,
Are we good?
Mayor. I'm sorry.
Just taking it back.
The shake up mailbox, just got me speechless. Committeewoman McCall.
Thanks. Follow that one up. Just the police department wanted to remind everyone they're participating in Thanksgiving weekend Operation Safe Passage. It's sponsored by the New Jersey Department of Highway Traffic Safety. Operation Safe Passage is a traffic enforcement campaign focusing on driving while impaired. The campaign runs from Wednesday, November 23rd through Sunday, the 27th. Also, a reminder to be vigilant around this time of year for conflicts with white-tailed deer. The combination of hunting season along with the height of the white-tailed deer season increases activity, making conflict by the roadway more likely. There's been a lot of deer accidents lately. The police chief wanted to remind everyone to please take notice of that and drive with awareness. Office of Emergency Management, there's a reminder that FEMA is hosting an informational webinar on December 12th, 2016, from 12 to 1 p.m. The registration link can be found on our Friday's e-newsletter or, of course, on this screen above at the FEMA address. The topic will be holiday fire safety, presented by the United States Fire Administration. The webinar is good for any audience as well. We play a role in keeping our workplaces, homes, and communities safe from all fire hazards. This time of year, obviously, does pick up in fire-related incidents around the holidays, and it would be a good webinar for you to catch up on. And that's it for me this evening, Mayor.
Committeeman Thompson.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have any actual items such as Committeeman Burchett tonight, but I do have something that's important to highlight through our Community Assistance Network. We had over 70 families participate in our Thanksgiving Day dinner program just recently. We probably have a couple more coming to pick up tomorrow, but each family, thanks to the very generous donations in the township, those 70 families all received a dozen eggs, a half gallon of milk, a pound of butter, a package of crescent rolls, 5 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of carrots, 7 apples, 4 oranges, 2 bags of regular groceries in it. But they also received a 10 to 12 pound turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes, and dinner rolls, and a pumpkin pie. It's probably lost on some of us, but there are many in the township that are suffering. So to know we have so many generous people that donate and to make Thanksgiving for everyone around the town, it means a lot to us. I want to thank our Social Service Director, Bob Wagner, and of course Anthony and Pam and everyone else in the township for coordinating that and making sure that got done. And if anyone wants to continue to help out, we do have the holidays coming up again, Christmas, Hanukkah, et cetera. I would encourage that you can make donations to the Hillsborough Community Assistance Network so you can provide those same things for them coming up. So again, just a thank you to everyone in the township for providing those meals for everyone.
Good story.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Deputy Mayor Sriracha.
Thank you, Mayor. Just one brief announcement this evening. It sort of comes under finance, but to me it's more Parks and Rec. But The Township's insurance carrier had made a very strong recommendation for us to temporarily close our skate park at AVM until we complete construction or the improvements that need to be made there to make the skate park safe again. We do anticipate this to be completed within 3 weeks, weather pending. So hopefully anyone that's getting a new skateboard for the holidays will be able to use it, as soon as possible or immediately following the repairs done. And hopefully maybe we can have a ribbon cutting for the new park.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got first annual Shake Your Mailbox. I think
Well, if you'll skateboard, Carl,
Yeah.
I will be there.
It's going to be a pretty steep dip there with your skateboard, so it'll be fun to see.
I still have my board.
that's all I have this evening.
Oh, it's
I'll stop while I'm
It's
ahead.
a great segue from the closure of one park to the opening of another.
There you go.
See that? So earlier this fall, our Castle Park, which is located here at the municipal complex, underwent a fairly significant makeover. It's been closed a couple of months now. And after nearly 400 man-hours in the purchase of a Little Tykes playground ship, the renovations at the park are complete, and we are ready to reopen Castle Park. So tomorrow, we're going to have a ribbon-cutting ceremony. That'll be tomorrow, the 23rd at 3 p.m. at the park to open it officially just in time for the holiday weekend when a lot of parents will be home with their kids and could use probably a break of getting outside rather than stuck in the house with children. So playground is a really nice focal point here at the municipal complex, and these renovations will allow for continued enjoyment into the foreseeable future at that park. I'd like to thank our Parks and Recreation Department as well as our Public Works Department for their efforts in completing this project. If you haven't been out there, both the addition but also the renovations to the piece that had remained, sort of the wood park, is really unbelievable how it's been transformed. So if you haven't had a chance to get out there, please join us tomorrow or any day thereafter, and we'd love to have you come out for the ribbon cutting, but certainly get out there and enjoy the use of that park. I know it's a favorite amongst many of the families here in town. Another one of our great family events, the Christmas tree lighting. Our annual Christmas tree lighting is going to be held on Friday, December the 2nd at Municipal Complex. That's a week from this Friday. The festivities will begin at 6 p.m. and Santa is, of course, expected to arrive around 7 p.m. courtesy of the Flagtown Fire Department, and he'll be here to help us light the tree. Each year, the event grows in popularity, and it really is a great community event. This year, we're going to add a couple of additional events. We'll have the opportunity for the kids to meet Elsa the Princess, of course, of Frozen fame. We're going to have dance performances by both Triangle and Flair Dance Academies. We have train rides, a petting zoo. There'll be complimentary cookies and hot chocolate, as well as kettle corn and hot dogs available for purchase. And of course, the highlight being a visit with Santa for all the children. So admission is, of course, free, as it always is, and all residents are invited to attend. Hopefully, the weather will cooperate, and we'll be able to have a really nice event. It's always a nice one here in town, so I hope you can join us for that. Again, Friday, December the 2nd, beginning at 6, with the tree lighting sometime shortly after 7. As a reminder, we have started our suburban transit express bus service from Hillsborough to New York City. That is running each weekday for the commuters. We're also looking at conducting a survey, or Suburban Transit is, to determine the level of interest in a limited weekend service. If anyone has interest in a Saturday and or Sunday bus service to New York, you can go to Suburban Transit's website, that's suburbantransit.com. Click on the Hillsborough Weekend Service Survey, it's right on the main page, and complete that brief questionnaire. And if there's enough interest, Suburban Transit is interested and willing to begin a limited weekend service for those that want to go into the city on weekends. And finally, as always, there are a number of ways you could stay connected here in town. We have our Friday e-newsletter and our Twitter feed. TV 29 and the Hillsborough YouTube channel showcase all of our meetings and Hillsborough The Good Life episodes, as well as other information pertinent to our residents. for traffic and other emergency-related matters, you can sign up for Nixle if you're not already on there, as well as our Honeywell Instant Alerting System. So there are lots of ways to make sure you're aware of all the ongoings and happenings in town, so please make sure you're connected. And now we're going to move on to our proclamations for this evening. We ask that after you receive your proclamation, if you could just take a seat, and then we'll allow for a brief pause for your departure after everyone has received their proclamation. So first up, we have a proclamation recognizing Movember, which is Men's Health Awareness Movement. So, let's come on. Do we have to?
Do you want to read it? Mayor, the police had participated in a program for October for breast cancer awareness and November for men's health awareness, and originally on the agenda was to present them with that proclamation.
I'll just read the proclamation.
Okay.
The mayor participated too.
Mary is still participating.
So am I.
Any bearded members may come up.
All right, whereas in the Township of Hillsborough, many township employees and residents have abandoned shaving for the month of November to join the Movember Men's Health Awareness cause, and whereas each year during the month of November, men across the globe are encouraged to band together and grow mustaches to promote and raise awareness of men's health issues. And whereas men in the United States have a 1 in 7 chance of getting prostate cancer, and 1 in 5 men will experience a mental health issue this year, Movember is committed to raising awareness about these and other men's health issues and their effect on fathers, sons, brothers, uncles, and husbands across the United States and the world. Whereas the Mustaches in November, or Movember, campaign has spawned a global health movement by starting conversations about men's health and raising millions of dollars worldwide to provide support for prostate and testicular cancer research and to fund men's health initiatives and physical inactivity. Therefore, be it resolved that we, the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby recognize Movember Men's Health Awareness Movement and urge all men to become aware of their risk for prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and mental health issues, and undertake regular screenings for early detection, talk to their healthcare providers about treatment options if diagnosed, and to support other men in becoming more aware of the need to take care of their health. And be it further resolved that we, the Mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, commend the Hillsborough Township Police Department for their efforts during the month of October as well to raise awareness for breast cancer research, and November for Movember Health Men's Awareness. Okay. Now I'd ask if we could have a proclamation recognizing the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out, and I'll ask our Emergency Services liaisons to join in. Yes, come up. Whereas the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out is named after Nick Magos, one of the founders of the Somerset County SWAT team who passed away from cancer. And whereas it is estimated that in 2016, the United States will see over 1.6 million new cancer cases, more than 4,600 per day, and over 595,000 deaths will be attributed to cancer. And where cancer is a leading cause of death in 21 states, and whereas the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Up began 6 years ago as a one-time fundraiser for a fellow officer in need of financial assistance due to cancer-related medical expenses. And whereas by repeating the event each year, the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out has helped 29 families to date. And whereas the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out raises funds throughout the year to support members of the law enforcement and their families struggling with cancer and its related medical expenses, the call-out is hosted annually in September, which is their main fundraising event. And now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out and commend them for all they do for their fellow officers, their families, and their dedication to helping their community. Guys, thank you very much for all you do, for your fundraising and the amount that you've raised.
So on behalf of the Nick Magos Cancer Call-Out, my name is John Dapkins, and I'm the president of the Motley Crew, I guess. But I just want to say thank you, to Hillsborough Township. Just a quick, brief background. We were at other locations, and it never went smooth, and thank you to Pam. She always turns red when I say that, but she goes above and beyond. She's a great employee for the township. I just want to recognize her. And the council. You guys have been awesome. Greg as well comes to our events. And basically, because of your hospitality, you've allowed us to accomplish a new high this year. First time we've done 7 families, and we set a record this year. So it's the first time we've done 7 families, set an all-time record. One of them being Christopher Cole, who's a 14-year-old child from your own high school in a battle, for his life right now. So thank you very much for the hospitality, and we look forward to doing it again next year.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Chief. We had just done the November proclamation, so I'm going to ask maybe Chief had just come back.
He shaved off his
And present.
November.
I won't read it again, but I wanted to present for you and your officers for the work you've done. Men's health awareness. Thank you very much.
I'm still sporting my beard, but.
I'm sure Pam can Photoshop it in.
I got a sharp.
Yeah, taking over full flag.
Okay, thank you to everyone that was here tonight for the proclamations. Appreciate them coming out and giving us the opportunity to recognize those great causes. We have no new business this evening, so we'll move to public comment on matters that are not on tonight's agenda. If anyone has any comments on a matter that's not on tonight's agenda, please come forward at this time. All right, Susan. All right, we'll move, no public hearings, so we'll move to the introduction of new ordinances. First up is 2016-23, an ordinance recognizing or authorizing the acceptance of porous pavement maintenance easement from 751 Highway 206 Associates LLC for the property identified on tax map for the Township of Hillsborough as Block 200.02, Lot 13. Further consideration of this ordinance and a public hearing will be held on December 20th, 2016. This ordinance allows the township to accept a maintenance easement pursuant to a planning board approval. Local land and building law only allows a municipality to accept land or interest in land through the adoption of an ordinance. This has been reviewed and found acceptable by our township attorney. Can I have a motion to introduce the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delcor.
Yes. We'll move to considerations. Consideration number 1 is a resolution authorizing the transfer of Nancy Horvath out of the AFL-CIO Local 397, Council Number 73.
As a result of Ms. Horvath's position as Deputy Court Administrator, which includes supervising other employees, it has been determined that she transfer from the union listed above. The Administrator, the Court Administrator, the union, and Ms. Horvath are all in agreement with the transfer. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 2 is a resolution authorizing the hiring of Christopher Grimm to fill a vacancy in the Hillsborough Township Police Department for the full-time position of dispatcher, effective December the 1st, 2016, at a salary of $42,874 per year, contingent upon standard hiring procedures as dictated by the Chief of Police. There exists a vacancy in the position of full-time dispatcher in the Township Police Department. Mr. Grimm has been interviewed and recommended to fill said vacancy. This hiring does not represent any increase in headcount, but simply filling a vacant position, and we welcome Mr. Grimm to the Township. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 3 is a resolution authorizing the appointment of Fred Kinsler as part-time technical support assistant at an hourly rate of $18 per hour, not to exceed 29 hours per week, effective December the 1st, 2016. There exists a vacancy in the position of part-time technical support assistant. Mr. Kinsler has interviewed and has been recommended to fill said vacancy. Again, this hiring does not represent any increase in headcount, but simply filling a vacant position. And we welcome Mr. Kinsler, who happens to be here this evening with us, so welcome. Looking forward to having you join the township. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais?
Mayor, just wanted to echo those sentiments. Jim Mori, our IT director, who's here, we had an opportunity to go through many resumes, and again, we feel that Mr. Kinsler will be the best fit, so welcome him aboard, and I think he's going to be a great fit to the organization. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Know Mr. Kinsler for many years. It's going to be a great addition to Hillsborough Township.
Okay. Any comments from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes, congratulations.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Look to your left. Say hi.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes, welcome. Okay, consideration number 4 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Ocean Computer Group for the installation of Wi-Fi throughout the municipal complex in an amount not to exceed $26,001.61. There exists a need to provide public access to Wi-Fi throughout the municipal complex. Any of you that have wandered outside the library are already aware of that. So the township solicited and received quotes for the installation of a full Wi-Fi system throughout the building. Both the township's qualified purchasing agent and the technology director have recommended that the township award the contract to Ocean Computer Group at an amount not to exceed $26,001.61 for said Wi-Fi. May I have a motion?
It's about time. So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais?
I have a comment, Mayor. I know that was something that you were pushing, and I just want to thank our IT director for getting that through and getting the quotes, and also being diligent and saving money in the budget to make sure that we can get through that this year. So we're very happy. I know the committee is wanting that, so, and the public, so I want to thank Jim for moving forward. That was one of his goals, to get that done this year, and we're going to be able to come through with that this year, so we're
I'm
happy.
looking forward to that, Jim.
So we can get rid of our abacus. Yeah.
Anything else from the dais? Any comments from the floor? All right, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Absolutely, yes. We'll move on to our consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
Second? Give it to Carl.
Any comment from the dais? From the floor? Roll call.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Now we'll move to claims list. Can I have a motion to approve claims list 2016 let's try that again, 2016-22?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delport?
Yes, this will conclude our regular meeting this evening. Our next Township Committee meeting will be held on Tuesday, December the 13th at 7:30 PM here in the courtroom. I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving, great time to spend just eating and watching football, the way holidays are supposed to be. So enjoy, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow at the ribbon cutting for our park. Certainly, if not, hope to see you at the tree lighting next week. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Good night, happy Thanksgiving.
Next Friday?